just want the best for you. And I think that you deserve the world.
Now the car's getting human, baby. You said I was stupid to have it, but you never use it. Well, you can take it up with Cupid, but I'm all yours for now. And I can make it right somehow. I'm all yours for now. Mid-July, when I almost made you mine.
Something that I do every single month is restock my fruits and vegetables. This is so important for me because if I don't do that and if I don't prep my fruits and vegetables, then I tend to buy unhealthy snacks or processed food. And then if I don't have these things readily available in my fridge, I tend to want to buy out like fast food or really just unhealthy things. So this is a habit that is like a non-negotiable for me, to just make sure my fridge is restocked every month.
We were running through to get cooling, to feel like we were fine, but we were burning out and the way was harder. We couldn't have much time. Now the car's getting human, baby. You said I was stupid. Never use it. Well, you can take it up with Cupid, but I'm all yours for now. And I can make it right somehow. I'm all yours.
So in one of my monthly reset videos, I mentioned that I have a housekeeper who comes in at least once a month to give my apartment a really deep clean. That is something that I'm just not good at, and it really is worth the peace of mind for me to spend that extra money to have my apartment really cleaned down. Like literally, she is so thorough. Every inch of my apartment gets scrubbed down, so it feels really good, and it is something that I really like investing in for myself.
For now, I'm gone. I can love you, but I can't say I was wrong. You swear.
As you saw, I unboxed this Stanley dupe just now, and let me just say, unpopular opinion, but I think that the Stanley cup is the ugliest thing I have ever seen, especially with that logo. So I got this on Amazon for only $23, and it does not have a logo on it. It is just the plain color, which I think is so pretty. So I'll have it linked down below if you were thinking about getting a Stanley cup, but you hated the logo like me, and this is literally half of the price. Then I ended up getting this really cute set of straw covers. So this one is this really pretty like daisy looking one, and it also came with these charms, which I think was such a good price, such a good steal of a deal. So I did choose the one that had the R for Roxy in it. This is not sponsored. I literally was sleep shopping late one night and I was like, wait a minute, should I try this out? This is literally twice the size of my head. Like the first time I saw a Stanley cup in real life, I could not believe it was that big. They have such pretty colors, and of course I had to choose like the pink one. That is an obvious thing. And I mean, for half the price of it, honestly, you could never go wrong with this. But I like the idea of not having like tons of plastic water bottles around. The handle is very convenient. So a traditional water bottle does not have that handle, and it is just, let me know what you guys think. Do you have a Stanley? Do you like it? Let me know your thoughts. Also, this came with 2 straws, which I like in case one gets lost, because those things actually happen. I have lost many straws in my past history of having tumblers with straws in it. So I thought I would share with you in my monthly reset as my little goal to myself of drinking a lot more water and not having as much plastic bottles all around, because I am so guilty of that. Another thing that you saw me do is prep my mangoes. Fun fact about me, mango is like my favorite fruit in life. I think that cold fruits taste like ice cream. Like, I don't know if it's just me. So what I love doing is just meal prepping my fruits and putting it into the fridge, so that way whenever I feel like if I want some dessert or I'm craving something sweet, it will already be there. And because it is prepped already, I would not have the urge to just get something that is not as good and delicious and healthy as this. And this will prevent me from gravitating towards a more processed snack. So I'm gonna pop these into the fridge. If you don't prep your fruits, so for instance, if you have strawberries and you don't prep it and you just leave it in a container, you will honestly find it so much harder to gravitate towards these strawberries, because you know you have to wash and cut them and all of that. But once it is already in the fridge, just like that, you will go for it. And trust me, once you get into the habit of doing it, you will always want to prep your fruits and your vegetables as soon as you buy it. It will save time, it will make you feel so good about yourself when you eat it, and it's just so convenient to just grab and go. Because it is just me alone, sometimes I tend to let my laundry pile up. I'm not even gonna lie, so when it's my reset day, I take this chance to get it out of the way. And I wanted to try these new laundry pods. I've never really used laundry pods, but these smell so good, and it made my laundry smell amazing. What I'm gonna do now is message the internet to ask them like what is the process to not be having internet anymore, I guess. So I just sent my contact. She's the one who I always like send my payments to get my receipts, because I do everything online, which is just such a lifesaver to not have to go in anywhere. So I recommend doing that. If you need to pay bills, do everything online. So I messaged her, so I will see when she replies, so I will know what are the next steps when it comes to like canceling my internet and just moving out of here, I guess. Okay, so it is that time where I go through my May reflections with you and share my June goals with you. Right now, please excuse me, I have it written on pages because I actually forgot my planner in work. I'll add in clips when I'm filling in my planner, but right now I have it on some notepads, so please excuse me. You guys know I love using my planner, so when I went to film this video and go through my goals with you, I almost wanted to cry because I didn't have it with me at my apartment. So let us talk about May and all of my reflections. Let's see what I did and did not do. So first up was to love, and it was solo dating, and I did actually go on a solo date by myself in a new country, which is a first for me. I went out in Puerto Rico on a date. I took myself out on a date. I went for gelato, I went to a cute cafe, and I just had fun wandering all of the cobblestone streets. I do have an entire video coming to you on that, because I remember I was in my solo dating era that I wanted to share with you my little solo dates at least once a month, so I have that. Next up, I wanted to read 2 books. I wanted to read Catwoman and California Dreaming. I did read Catwoman. It was so good. It was by Sarah J. Maas, who is the author of Akatar, and it was so good. I couldn't believe I was reading like a superhero type of book, but it was such an interesting and different twist to it that I really did enjoy. I did not read California Dreaming, but I did read Love Theoretically. I got this borrowed when I went on my trip, so every day I would read it on the cruise, and it was such a good read. But I did end up buying another book by the same author that I will share with you, because that is the book that I want to read in June. Next up, I wanted to create weekly blog posts. I just did not do that because it was just such a really busy month for me. I did travel, and then I had a lot of new opportunities this month, and I just did not get a chance to like sit down and write the blog post. I wanted to eat bagels, so I did have like a bagel pop-up cafe, so I did eat the bagels. But on that day, I will not lie, like my cat Lola, she was not feeling well, so I kind of didn't have an appetite. So I did have my bagel, but I don't remember just enjoying it because I was kind of not feeling to eat in the first place. I wanted to cook more soups. I did not do this because I feel like if I was barely in my apartment this month, I wanted to clean my apartment, and I did do that. I did have a housekeeper come in to clean everything, so when I went on my trip and I came back, my apartment was spick and span. I wanted to remind myself just to have an abundance mindset, and I could improve on this. I feel like if I'm self-aware enough to realize that I'm doing the same thing, because I'm still feeling like if I have the mindset where nothing is ever good enough for me, which I need to improve on because that is just not the best mindset to have. I wanted to finish watch Suits, and today is the day, in fact, that I'll be finishing watching Suits, so I will check this off because I just have like 4 more episodes to watch. I wanted to go to 3 new countries, and I told you guys I would not tell you until I actually went. So I did go Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and St. Thomas, like Charlotte Amalie. And I did have a little cruise video that you guys can go ahead and check out, sharing with you like all of the little details. And I wanted to be more present, which I feel like I was, especially when I was traveling, because it's just been years since I traveled. So this month I did not do everything, but I feel like I did so much in different aspects that was not necessarily planned out, which is of course the way life is. You can plan for all of these things, but you just never really know. So now it is time to go through what are my June goals. I love setting goals, and I'm using the Everyday Planner, as you guys always know. This is available on Amazon, so if you wanted to set goals like this, you can go ahead and do that. So first up was to love, and I have a thrift shop coming up. By the time you see this video, I think in fact the thrift shop would have passed, because it is the 1st of June. So I'm really excited. This is an event that I plan every single year. It's the 3rd year that I'm doing it, so I can't wait to actually just go to my own thrift shop and have fun and just to see everybody enjoying themselves. I want to read Love and the Brain, which is the other Ali Hazelwood book that I got. And her books are really like sciencey, nerdy, but still so good. I want to create my travel scrapbook. This is something that I'm very determined to do, because I think it will be so much fun, and I already started like collecting like all of the little things from my trip to put in my scrapbook. I want to eat by 7 p.m. because I have a tendency to recently be eating a lot later than I should be eating. For cook, I put smoothies, even though it's not technically cooking. I want to continue being on my smoothie train, because when I was drinking smoothies, I truly felt really amazing. And then, you guys, I want to clean, actually pack up my apartment. Yes, you heard that correctly. I am going to be moving at the end of June. I put in my notice, I gave my landlords the notice, and I am moving to a new apartment that I cannot wait to show you. It's just a big change that is going to happen. So we're doing that. Then I want to learn to be patient, and this has to also deal with like moving and stuff like that, because I'm having like serious sleepless nights, serious anxiety just thinking about how much things I have to do and like pack up my entire life here. It's been 3 years that I've been here. Well, this year in November will make it 3 years that I would be in this apartment. So that is a long time, and I've accumulated quite a lot of things. So I'm just having anxiety with that, but I'm just trying to be like, trust the process, be patient. So that is my learning for this month. I want to watch the Kardashians. This is my guilty pleasure. Sue me. No, but seriously, this is one of my favorite things to watch. That is my day off, and I just pull it up and I'm watching it, and I feel so happy. I want to go to my new apartment. That is on my list to actually go. So there will be so much things that will be new, that will be happening very soon. Let me know if you want to see like moving vlogs and stuff like that. I literally can't believe it's been since 2021 that I first shared that I was moving. Can you believe that time has gone like that? That is insane. Like, I truly cannot believe it. Like 2021, I remember sitting in this very room. I had nothing, and I was sitting on the floor, and I was sharing with you things that I was buying for my apartment, which is wild. And then I want to be excited for this new moving chapter. And again, I'm struggling so much with anxiety, like overthinking as usual. So I just want to be excited about it and change my mindset instead of being like nervous and anxious and just all of those things. So that is the end of my June reset. I have been doing monthly resets since the beginning of the year. So there's one for every year. So that is so interesting to look back on. It's like a video diary of all of my goals and just sharing everything with you, and hopefully getting you inspired to have an amazing month, plan for the month, set goals, be excited and check things off and really feel accomplished when you do. And even if you don't, just have something to work towards for the next month. Thumbs it up if you enjoy it and if you like watching my monthly resets. Don't forget to also subscribe so you won't miss a thing. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah.